if I was trying to kind of tone up. I have a lot of clients that come to me mostly for running, but I have a degree in nutrition. I've kept off 80 pounds, so I know a thing or two about losing some weight. And a lot of my runners want to tone up a little bit. I don't like the term tone up, but that's the term people use. So if I was going to do 3 things to tone up a little bit over the next few months, and what I would really recommend you do, if you were my client, this is what I would guide you along with. This is what I would hold you accountable for. First off, walk more. Running, I wouldn't have you run more. Running is not actually that good for weight loss, because especially if you're not currently running a lot, if you do 75 hard and you double or triple the amount of running you do, you're probably just going to get hurt. The thing with 75 hard is you don't have to double your running. You can just go walk more. And so, I have a walking treadmill right here. I got it for $100 off Facebook Marketplace because the guy really just wanted to get rid of it. So walk more. It's good for your health just in general. It'll help your energy levels in the afternoon if you walk instead of sit at your desk in the afternoon. But walking on the treadmill will burn 300 calories maybe, and it adding that into your day will help. Walking is, other than a calorie deficit, walking is probably the most helpful thing you can do for weight loss. Speaking of a calorie deficit, with my clients, with myself, unless like a client really wants to count calories and use like MyFitnessPal, I don't recommend it, because we've all gotten really excited to track our calories. I'm going to eat so clean, da 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 da. You download MyFitnessPal or lose it. Maybe you stick to it for like 3 days, and then you miss a meal. And you're like, this sucks. I hate tracking my calories. Logging my food is horrible. And then you quit. You miss a meal, and then you're done. So instead, with my clients, what I generally recommend is you pick one thing. We pick one thing to work on. So I do a easy food log where for 3 days this week, 2 work days, 1 weekend day, log what you eat. And all you do is you just write out in a draft email to me, what did you eat and when did you eat it? I had this for breakfast, it was this, this, and this. Then I had this for a snack, then I had this for lunch. That's the diet log. 3 typical days. And then we just look at it and we pick something. Are you like me, are you eating like a garbage panda after dinner for no reason? Like, I haven't had anything with added sugar in the first 3 ingredients. That's what my diet was the first time I did 75 hard. For 2 years now, I don't know, maybe longer. And I haven't lost any weight with that, because even though I wasn't eating anything with added sugar in the first 3 ingredients, so no Oreos, I was still like eating a full can of pineapple tidbits for after dinner, or like going and making a PB&J or 2 after dinner. Like, that's a easy way to eat 700 calories because I'm bored. And so we pick one thing, like no snacking. Instead of snacking on stuff, whatever, you can snack on raw veggies, or you can have a protein shake. If you're not hungry enough to have a protein shake and some carrots, you're probably not hungry. You're probably stressed and or bored. And so little things like that. Or, for me, not eating after dinner has been really helpful. I have one lady where she is self-aware enough to know if she has a meal plan, she will eat far better during the week. So for her, I check in with her at the end of every week, making sure she has written out her meal plan. That's what she wants to do. She wants to write out her meal plan. She has it laid out on her kitchen table, and she eats better when she does that. Another guy, he works close to home, and he has found that if he doesn't meal prep his lunches, if he goes home to eat instead, he'll either order out or like munch on crackers and chips and stuff while he's making something that might not be that healthy. He might opt for something quick. So for him, we just really push food prepping over the weekend or on Monday, what he's going to have for lunch, so he can just eat better over lunch. So it's pick one thing, nail that for 4 or 6 weeks, and then that can almost become your new norm. And walking more, just making one simple dietary change, and then lift weights. Lifting weights will improve your muscle mass, and you'll just burn more calories at rest. That's really helpful, but also that's my sneaky way to get you to do strength work. So your injury risk goes down, so you don't tweak your back, shovel in the snow, picking up your kids or your grandkids, or you don't get hurt while running. And then instead of, running a few times a week, you don't run because you got hurt. And so that's my sneaky way to get you doing strength work, is it lowers your injury risk so you can burn more calories while lifting, burn more calories at rest because you have more muscle mass. And then your injury risk goes down, so you just you lower your risk of becoming sedentary because you get hurt, because that's no fun. And so if you want to, I'll add a fourth thing here, and it's to get to have some accountability. So it was on Threads, somebody posted a thread, and it was, why is it so hard to diet and eat healthy? And my thought to that is, it's super hard to diet and eat healthy because you try to do too much when you make that dietary change, and you have no accountability. My past accountability coach, he said, if I get this right, accountability is the antidote to motivation, something like that. Accountability is the antidote to lacking motivation. And I see it with myself when I have tutors, mentors. I see it with the 40-some people I coach. They simply do a better job when, this is true for you, I promise, when you have somebody with some expectations of you, somebody with some guidelines laid out for you to follow, you will do a better job.